Hello there. You are watching another entry into my series of how to play great songs. Today's lesson is a song by Syd Barrett called Octopus, Clowns and Jugglers. I've had a few requests for this song, and the version I'll be teaching is from the album The Madcap Laughs. Octopus starts with a B chord, bar the 7th fret. Your root note is on the 6th string, and it's a B chord. You strum that for 2 beats. Then you switch to an E7. The makeup of that is 1st string open, 2nd string 5th fret, 3rd string 7th fret, 4th string 6th fret, 5th string 7th fret, 6th string open. That's an E7. And the way I like to think about it, it's just like this C7, but you just move it up to where your fingers are on frets 5, 6, and 7, and it's an E7. So that's the 2nd chord. You strum that twice. Then you go down, bar the 3rd fret, and it's a G major. Hit that twice, and then go to a C7, and you do that twice. Then there's an A for 4 beats. And those are the intro chords to the song. So remember that pattern, because we'll keep on coming back to that throughout various parts of the song. So once again, and that's all there is to the intro. So after that, you go to the first line of the song, which does the same pattern again. Trip to hero, up, down, to and fro. You have no word. So the only difference there comes at the end when you arrive at the C7 chord. While you're singing, you hold that a little bit extra. Actually, you hold C7 for 4 beats before going to the A for 4 beats. So when you're singing the first line of the song, it's 2 on B, 2 on E7, 2 on G, 4 on C7, and then 4 on A. And then after that, you go back up to B, 7th fret, and this time you go back and forth from B to A. You just move it 2 frets down. You go back up to B, down to A again, up to B again, A again, and back up to B. Now you'll have to gauge this by where you are in the lyrics, but after you do the B-A combo 3 times, you arrive at B again, and this time you're holding it for a little bit longer. So it'll make more sense when you hear the lyrics that go along to it. It goes, trip, trip to a dream dragon, hide your wing in a ghost tower, sails cracking at every plate we break. So after the line, every plate we break, you get to the B again, and this time you hold it. And you hold it for 2 measures. And on the 2nd measure, the 4th beat, you're actually starting to walk down. So you move from a B to an A sharp, hit that once, and then move 1 more fret down to an A. And that starts the next measure. So on 4, it's A sharp, and then on the next one, it's A. So I'll do that part again, this time with a little walk down that goes from B to A. Trip, trip to a dream, dragon, hide your wings in the ghost tower. Sails cackling at every blade we break, cracked by scattered needles. And then you arrive at the A. And once you arrive at the A, you're going to be holding that for the next couple of lines of the song. And you stay on that chord until you get to the lyrics, and the tune they play is In Us Confide. And when you say the word confide, you're going to an F sharp 7. Now this chord is just like the E that we played earlier in the song, but it's 2 frets up from that. So now your fingers are on frets 7, 8, and 9. And it's an F sharp 7. But you don't play that until you go through all the lyrics that lead up to the line, and the tune they play is In Us Confide. So I'll do that part right after the cracked by scattered needles. Cracked by scattered needles. Little mini golf coughs and clears his throat. Madam, you see before you stand. Hey ho, never be still. The old original favorite grand. Grasshoppers scream herbarium band, and the tune they play is In Us Confide. And you hold the F sharp 7 for 4 beats, and then you're ready for the next line. And the next line is a repeat of the first line of the song. The first part where he starts singing, you got the same intro chords. So basically you do just the same thing as you do for the first line of the song. Trip to even ho, up, down, to and fro. You have no one. So that's just like the first line. And then after that, you go to the chorus. So that part goes F sharp for 2. You're barring the 2nd fret and just doing an F sharp chord. And then you slide it up to B for 2, 7th fret, B chord. Back to F sharp for 2. And then B again for 2. And then you go to B7 for 2. Down to E for the ending part of the chorus. And that's the part that constitutes the chorus. So it goes like this. Please leave us here. Close our eyes to the octopus ride. And then you're just holding on E for a couple of measures after that. So moving on to the next part from this E, it does this little walk up to the G chord on the 3rd fret. First you hit F, F sharp, and then G. And you do a quick little walk up from the E after you're holding on E. And then when you get to the G, you're holding on that for a while. And this is the part where he's saying, isn't it good to be lost in the wood? Isn't it bad so quiet there in the wood? It meant everything. Okay, so the next part, after G, you walk up a little bit slower. You do a full beat on G sharp before hitting A for 2 beats. Then D for 2 beats, A for 2, D for 2, A for 2, D for 2, and you round it out on this F sharp 7 like we did before. But backing up, it'll make more sense once you hear the lyrics that kind of go through that. So once again, the walk up from the G goes A, D, that combo 3 times before going into F7. And I'll go ahead and play that part, give you a sense of it. Starting with this part with G. Isn't it good to be lost in the wood? Isn't it bad so quiet there in the wood? It meant even less to me than I thought, with the honey blowing yellow prickly seeds, clover honey pots and mystic shining feet. And when you get to feed, that's where you're playing the F sharp 7. You hold that for 4 beats. Then the next part goes back to B, starts on B, and it's the same 4 chords that started the song. B, E7, G to C7. So once you do those 4, instead of going to the A like you do in the earlier parts of the song, you go right back up to B here on the 7th fret. So do those 4 chords and then jump back to B, and from there it's back and forth from B to A and then B to A again. And I'll do that part with the lyrics. Well, the madcap laughed at the man on the border. Hey ho, huff the Talbot. Cheetah he cried, shouted kangaroo. So through their tree they cried. And then you're ready for the chorus. And the chorus goes like this again. Please leave us here. Close our eyes to the octopus ride. So after you hold the E following that chorus, it goes to F sharp for a little instrumental section. There's a guitar solo here, and you can hear the band Soft Machine guys playing behind him for a little section. It just stays on F sharp this whole time. And it holds on that for a number of measures until you come out of it with the chorus. And the chorus, if you'll remember, starts on this F sharp. Please leave us here. Close our eyes to the octopus ride. And so after you do that chorus again, following the little instrumental break, there's one final home stretch of the song. This next part, after you're strumming the E, following that chorus, you kind of gear up for this last little push. And this part's real simple from a guitar standpoint. All you're doing is going back and forth from B to A. 2 beats on B, 2 beats on A. And it's back and forth like that for the entire rest of the song until you get to one final chorus. So there's a number of lines that go along with this. And you just go through them all, back and forth, B to A, until you finally hit the final chorus. So it goes like this. The madcap laughed at the man on the border. Hey ho, huff the Talbot. The winds they blew and leaves did wag. They never put me in their bag. The seas will reach and always see. So high you go, so low you creep. The wind it blows in tropical heat. The drones they throw on mossy seats. The squeaking door will always creep. 2 up, 2 down, we'll never meet. So merrily trip for good my side. Please leave us here. Close our eyes to the octopus ride. So, once you get to the very end, you do that final chorus and you wind up on the E chord. And then it does this same little walk-up that we did earlier, F, F sharp, G. And from there, it literally does just fade out at that point, and that's the end of the song. So you just have to stay convicted and really just give that last final push, and hopefully it'll work out for you. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Well, I hope you had fun playing this unusual but intriguing song by the mad genius Syd Barrett. And thank you for watching my series on how to play great songs.